If you're planning to buy a new home, there's one question that will make or break your entire move. Should you sell your current home first or buy the next one and just hope it all works out? Get this decision wrong and you could end up stuck with 2 mortgages or no home at all. But get it right and you'll buy smarter, negotiate better, and move with confidence. Let's talk strategy. This market is very different. You've probably noticed homes are sitting a little longer. Some sellers are cutting price. Mortgage rates are bouncing around week to week. So if you're thinking about upgrading your home or even downsizing, you're probably wondering this: do I sell my home first and then go shopping? Or do I find the next place first and then figure out how to sell it? This is a question isn't just about convenience. It's about control. It's about clarity. And in today's market, the smartest move is to sell first, then buy. Let me show you why. Here's what most people do. They fall in love with the next house first. Then they scramble to list their current one. And that's when the panic starts. Because suddenly they're writing a contingent offer that sellers won't take seriously. They're racing against the clock to sell fast. And they're praying the numbers all work out. Does this sound familiar? This isn't the strategy. It's stress. And in 2025, with homes taking a little longer to sell and buyers being pickier, this approach can simply backfire. Now, let's flip the script. What happens when you sell first? You know exactly how much equity you will walk away with. You're no longer guessing about your budget. You can write an offer without a home sale contingency. You can shop from a position of strength, not pressure. In short, you are in 100% control. And in this market, control equals leverage. Let's talk numbers. Let's say you buy first, based on the assumption that your current home will sell very quick at $600,000. But here's what happens instead. Your home sits. You need to drop the price. You get an offer for $570,000 and you feel forced to take it. That $30,000 gap, it just disappeared because you had to make the deal work. And now you're carrying 2 mortgage payments, or you're dipping into savings to cover the gap. This happens more than people think, and it's 100% avoidable. The number one fear people have about selling first is this: what if I sell and then have nowhere to go? It's a totally valid concern. But this is where strategy comes in. You can negotiate a post-closing possession period, so you can stay in your home for 30 or 60 days after closing. You can line up a short-term rental option in advance. You can use temporary financing tools to buy after you sold, but before you moved out. It's not about perfection. It's about planning. The goal is to sell on your terms and move smart, not necessarily fastest. Let's zoom out for a second. In 2025, inventory is creeping up, and mortgage rates are volatile, but trending downward. What does this mean? It means there's opportunity on the buy side, but only if you're ready to act quickly and cleanly. And the people who are ready, they're the ones who already sold. If you wait until you find your dream home to list your current one, you'll always be behind the curve. Let's be real. Moving isn't just a financial decision. It's an emotional one. It's stressful. It's 100 little decisions layered on top of one big one. And when you don't know how much your home will sell for, when you don't know how long it will take, when you're making assumptions instead of decisions, that stress multiplies. But when you sell first, you know your numbers. You understand your budget. You have options, not just reactions. You buy better when you sell first, period. This isn't for one type of home buyer. Maybe you're moving up. Maybe you're downsizing. Oh, by the way, remember this, downsizing doesn't mean downgrading. Maybe you're relocating for a new job or a life event. If you already own a home and plan to buy another, the strategy should be your starting point. It doesn't mean you have to move twice. It doesn't mean you'll be living out of a suitcase. It means you're making intentional moves, not reactive ones. And that's how you protect your equity and your sanity too. Here's the game plan. I recommend to every client, get clarity on your numbers. Don't guess. Know your home's value, net proceeds, and buying power with a strategic pre-approval, not just a pre-qual is key. Prep your home to sell early, even if you're not ready to list tomorrow. Start now. Staging. It is easier to, pause than to play catch up. Then time the transition. Rent back. Flexible closing dates. Short-term options. We'll build the bridge before we jump. And remember, surround yourself with the right team. Not just a real estate agent. Not just a lender. You need a fiduciary-minded team who sees the full picture and puts your goals above everything. If this gives you a fresh perspective, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and hit that bell. I drop new strategic first contents very frequently that is designed to help you move smarter, not just faster. If you got questions, drop them in the comments and I'll answer them personally. Or if you prefer, I invite you to call me directly. My name is Kevin Martini, and I'm not just a mortgage loan officer. I'm a certified mortgage advisor that takes a fiduciary approach, and that means your best interests are my only interest. You can reach me by dialing 919-238-4934. In closing, if you're thinking about selling and buying in the next 3 to 12 months, let's talk now. Before you make the move, click the link in the description to book your complimentary and confidential strategy session. We'll run the numbers, map out your timing, and help you make a confident, data-backed decision without pressure or guesswork. Because in 2025, the best moves don't come from perfect timing. They come from smart strategy. And selling first, done right, is one of the smartest strategies there is.